And good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the stream. My name is Talesian. There you are, and here I am. And today on MMOnday, we're doing Lord of the Rings Online. We are currently exploring Legendary Mirkwood. We've been helping out a bit around the Battle of Dol Guldur, and I think we're about ready to move south into the Ashendales. And let's log in and see where we're at and see what's going on. So glad everybody's here today. I hope everyone is doing well. I have no in-game news to report as of right now. It was kind of quiet over the weekend. Things went well. I started playing some Path of Exile a little bit on my own. I've started a ranger and I started a witch. And just kind of trading off a little bit here and there, just kind of having fun. So far, so good. Still in Act 1 on both of them. Haven't had too much time to play and explore yet. Hopefully soon, though. Hopefully soon. Now, looking at our in-game calendar for today, June the 16th, if you have not logged in and received your legendary gift, you still have time to do so. The 18th anniversary gift is still available. We are also in the middle of LI Reward Trek Season 14. And we still have about 2 months remaining on the track right now. As you can see, I am... Oh, I can claim number 20. Good. Okay. Oh, a tracery token. Ooh. Nice. I'll grab that. Great. And I'm working on getting my decorated coffer of ancient skip for level 21. And the next big thing I have is at 25 is the incomparable coffer of the Jade Speckled Snake. Ancient script and the Tome of the Jade Speckled Snake. So I have a feeling that's a pet. Also, we are on the last day of a 25% XP boost for all VIPs. And starting on the 19th, the Midsummer Festival will begin, and I will probably be doing a couple of streams from that. I think I want to say, let me load up real quick here. I want to say that that's going to be, yes. The Midsummer Festival is a special event celebrating the wedding of Arwen and Aragorn. Now, usually that's around Minas Tirith, but I had heard some reports that was going to be on a separate island this year. I do know that Fibro Jedi already has his guide up. Fibro Jedi is one of the bloggers and posters that I tend to follow. And the 2025 Midsummer event will run from the 19th of June through the 18th of July. And a new area further home in Westrum is coming. And he'll be adding a separate guide once it is live, but supposedly it's going to be around Minas Tirith as well. We'll see how that goes. But I'm looking forward to seeing the new island of Furtherholm and seeing what comes from that. So look out for that. That will probably be probably on Friday's stream. The next time I stream LOTRO will be Friday the 20th. We'll see what we can head out to Furtherholm there and see what's going on. Now, if you notice, there is no gift. That's because I had logged in earlier today. I also have no reminders either. Logged in earlier today because there was a Nazgul raid. Excuse me 1 second here. Okay. There was a Nazgul raid earlier today. I went ahead and logged in, and we took out a Nazgul. So I picked up a Morgul coin and some more Tattered Shadows. All right, so we need to head back then to Thingulliad. No, not Thingulliad. Not the Haunted Inn. Mithrachad, I do believe it is. Let me double check the map. Let me pull up the Mirkwood map. Here are all the quests I have. They're down here in the Ashen Shades, and it looks like Mithrachad. So we're going to head down to Mithrachad and continue working on the quests down in that area. Yeah, the anniversary was the point in the game right where, for me anyway, Lord of the Rings Online really kind of took hold, and it became my main MMO around that time. I had been played around a little bit. This was back during the pandemic when we were all kind of on lockdown, and I needed something to do, and there was a sale on some of the Lord of the Rings stuff that I had picked up online on one of my favorite gaming news sites. And so I went ahead and picked up a copy. I went ahead and spent, I think it was like 10, 15 bucks in LOTRO points at that time. And I bought everything that I could at the time, because I had started playing. I picked up my VIP membership and started playing and really liked the game, really got involved in the story, really got involved in some of the roleplay and stuff, was really fascinated by some of the bands and stuff, and so I picked it up, and I basically turned back, and LOTRO's become my main MMO since then. Alright, so here we are. I have a bunch of quests to do, so let's take a look at the map, see which way we want to head. Looks like under the stags I have something here. Yep, I need to collect some wargs from over there, collect some warg teeth. Let's see here. Driving them off, that's where the wargs are due south this way. So we're going to go ahead and start there. Let me get buffed up a bit before we head out. Yeah, I forgot to log in my cook and started making more foods because I'm getting low on foods. This earring. Okay. All right, there we go. Hopefully we won't get too many Nazgul today. Hopefully taking care of the big one will mean all the little ones will be afraid of me for at least a day. Maybe two. We'll see how that goes. Alright, so I need to find some wargs. Oh, and right off the bat, we've got ourselves a shadowy wraith. And there we go. Now the Narhold Stalker, those are the wargs that we need. Now I think there is also a warg. Yep, there is also a warg deed for the Mirkwood. Let me go ahead and pull up Rovanen, Southern Mirkwood. Yes, there is a warg slayer, and I'm already on the advanced part of it, so I only need another 150 of them. So we're not going to get them today, I don't believe. But we'll go ahead and take care of a few of these guys. Also a named warg down here I may go ahead and take care of while we're down here. And there he is, and 2 sage lockboxes. Awesome. We'll go ahead and take those out too. Let's go ahead and take this bad boy out. Counts for the warg teeth, but does not count as a warg. I find that funny. And there's 6 more room card tablets, which will help on my guild. And there's another one right there, too. So we'll go ahead and grab that one also. Always good to pick up more scholarly materials. There are some zones that some zones I find it's really hard to get, crafting materials from, and in some zones it just rain like water. Scholarly though has always been a problem, I've found. There we go. There's the warg teeth and the 15 wargs. Alright, so let's go ahead. We want to... This chapter 13. Students of Gorothul. I need to head down to defeat fell spirits and collect spell tomes down in the southeastern corner of the Ashen Glades. Let's go ahead and just make our way over there now. Maybe we'll swing by that one site that's down there and... Oh, there's a scar deposit. I still need some of that, too. I'm still working on trying to get my prospecting up. Alright. And always good to take out an orc or two when you find him. So we'll follow this road a little bit, take out a few of the things along the way. And honestly, this right here, this is how I like to play. I like to just roam around the forest, picking up stuff as I go, you know. And honestly, this is one of the reasons why I have a lot of the supplies that I have and a lot of the stuff in my storage. Is because I just spend the time just exploring and deeding my way through. One shot, one kill, love it. But this is how I pick up a lot of my task items and a lot of my... And then, of course, just a lot of extra stuff, too. We're going to go ahead and put that in storage while I'm thinking about it. Put it under LI. There we go. Because I don't need it yet. I have my weapon is pretty much just about maxed out the way I like it. So I'll save those tokens for if I need them later on for another level at another level, or for an alt that's going to come up this way. All right, here we go. So this is one of the epic quests that we're getting ready to work. Getting ready to work on. We need to find spell tomes and defeat fell spirits. These are supposedly... Now, Gorothul was the head sorcerer for Dol Guldur. These are supposedly some of his current and former students that we're going to be spending some time with and taking their spell books from. Okay, we're in the general area now. I don't think that's one of them, but we'll take them out anyway. Looks like we're in the area now. There we go. Oh, and there's... Oh, nice. Okay, here we go. Let's have some fun. And there we go. And I did think I also saw, yep, there was a sage lockbox in there too. I definitely want to grab that bad boy. Ah, and there's the looks like somebody else has decided to make their way in, and that looks like they're also going ahead and getting lock boxes. So I guess we won't be getting too many lock boxes here, but that's fine. Did they get a company? They did. Shadowy Wraith. Let's go ahead and help them out. I think I did get some Tattered Shadows too, so that's good. I will leave her alone. Let's get these two up here. We'll go this way. Gloom Master and Dark Master. Ooh, and I found 6 evil strongholds in Mirkwood because I made it to Dol Guldur. Let me go ahead and clear my book real quick here. So, title award, I've got Arbitrator of the Dead. Completed the Evil Strongholds of Mirkwood, where I picked up some LOTRO points and marks. Explorer Mirkwood is now up and running. And I picked up 15 LOTRO points. There we go. And I still need 2 more Fell Spirits and 4 more Spell Tomes. So let's go ahead and explore Dol Guldur. Dol Guldur. If I can say it right. Did she pick up another company? Did she pick up another company somewhere? I'm not seeing a... There's usually another sign that if you pick up one, you'll get a certain debuff when you're in the area. There, I had some dread and then lost it, so she must have taken care of it. That's good. I'm glad she did. So I still need 4 more spell tomes. So we'll head this way, I guess. And here's my company. There we go. Let's head up this way. What's in here? Okay, we're clear. Now, that was an advanced? Nope, I'm working on Dead Slayer Advanced right now, and I still need another 191. So we are not going to be finishing that quest at this time. I'll have to come back down here and finish it later. And that's a good thing. That's something else that I do just in time, is I'll just go through when I'm bored. It's like, okay, I'm going to log in for a little bit, and I'm going to start working on deeds. Where'd she go? Okay. I still need... Oh, I think that was... No, I still need 4 more spell tomes. Alright, so I guess we got to go back down, and I guess we got to kill those Gloom Masters and Dread Masters that we saw. I guess those are the ones that have the spell tomes. Come on. Thank you. There we go. We'll get these two. There's another spell tome. There's another spell tome. And that's my stun spell tomes. Bring the spell tomes to Ninglaril to be destroyed. Alright, so let's go ahead and head over here. Pick up a few more of these dead while I'm here before I head out. Because they also give, Alright, where's the dread? Where is it? Where is it? I want some more. Oh, did you already take care of it that fast? Damn. Alright. We'll go ahead and head up this way, so we need to actually go through here. I'm just going the wrong way. Helps if you go the correct way on things, you know. Another stage lockbox. Nice. Always good when you can pick up some of these. So we'll follow this road and we'll head to the next quest site. map. Yep, so you want to follow the road. Company. There we go. Okay, we'll follow this road here. And, oh, we're going back having destroyed the ore carts. Gotcha. Okay, so I know where we're headed. Up there's where I need to go. Okay, now we're getting into the right area. Now I need to find those ore carts, and I need to destroy them. There's one of them right there. There's second ore cart. Oh, and someone's just going to leave a Sage's lockbox out in the open? Well, I guess I'm just going to have to explore it. And there's the third ore cart. Now I need to defeat the named orc that's here and to destroy his standard. And there we go. Now we need to disrupt the muster. We need to head to Anuz Stags and defeat 10 orcs that are there and defeat the boss of that. Let's go ahead and check where we need to go for that. And that's really close to Mittelchad, so we'll go ahead and port back to Mittelchad. Mittelchad, turn in a couple of quests there, and then we'll head up to Disrupting Master. Oh, looks like I got caught. Oh well. Let's try that one again. I'm going to port to Mittelchad, and then I'm going to go ahead and turn in some quests. And all right, here we are. So, Irian had some quests for me. She had cut the supplies. We here at Mittelchad thank you for your services. Your contribution has weakened the supply chain for Dol Guldur at a critical point in the assault. We are indebted to you. And the other question is sending a message. Through your dedicated efforts, the leadership of Garmad Mahodil has been defeated and his forces have been thrown into disarray for the time being. Hopefully our efforts will assist those who seek to disrupt the forces of Dol Guldur. And then he has a couple of quests for me to turn in. Drive them off.
What can I do for you?
I once again thank you for your service. These beasts have long been the bane of any excursion into the Ashenslades. Let me go ahead and clear up my inventory here a little bit. Singing hammer, shining hammer. No. Gloves of courage. Oh, I don't have my... I had my resistance gear equipped, but not my regular combat gear equipped. There we go. Now I'm doing much better. All right. Oh no, that's a big one. Oh, it's only a shadowy. Okay. There we go. Okay, I think I survived. So I need to defeat 10 orcs here and then find their leader and get rid of him. And there's Fotak. He's the big bad boss I gotta drop. And he's now dropped. I don't believe there's any more quests that I have to complete around here. I don't believe I can port yet. I don't think my time has... Oh, my time has reset. So let's head back to meet the Chad. Turn in this last quest here, Disrupting the Muster. And see if they have any other tidings for me to follow up on.
What do you need?
With the defeat of Fotak and the rout of his minions, Mithrachad should be secure for the time being. The safety of the expedition to the Ashen Slades owes much to your efforts. And he has a new quest for me. 2 of them. Quelling the Riot and Travel to Helathir.
Will you lend me your ear?
This is a repeatable one. We'll go ahead and do it once. With the defeat of Fotak, the forces of Unload Stags have been scattered and the threat of Mithrachad has been diminished. However, the scattered forces do still serve a threat to the area. Will you go again to Unload Stags and defeat more of the orcs? Many carry ashen spears made from the blighted wood of the Ashen Slades. Bring me several of these as well as a token of your success. Okay. And it's a repeatable quest, so you can continue to do it for a couple of 100 points of faction, some item experience, and some bronze feathers. The bronze feathers, bronze, silver, or was it bronze? Let me show you, where is it real quick here. Bronze feathers and gold star medallions, those are used for getting certain items from reputation vendors. I've already gotten most of what I need, but I always like to get extra just in case. Quelling the Riot, so we'll accept that. And then the other one is Travel to Helathir.
Will you lend me your ear?
In the shadow of Dol Guldur, there's a small outpost known Helathir that has been established by the Golden Host. A dear friend of mine, Don Finesse, has begun to investigate the ashen color of the trees within the Ashen Slades, and I wish for you to speak with him. Will you travel to Helathir and seek out and assist Dan Finesse in learning what malady has affected the trees in the area? Whatever blight has fallen upon the Ashen Slades, it cannot be of a natural order. Okay. I actually already have a port there. I've already been there once before. Oh, and Harchador has a quest or two. 2. Harassing the patrol and then scouting Angmar Hill.
Will you lend me your ear?
Scattered among the ruins in the southern Ashen Slades, Angmar Hill stands as a central encampment for the forces of Dol Guldur in the area. These ruins have been fortified by numerous orcs that patrol the area. We need a test to see how strong the air-raid forces are. Will you travel to Angmar and dispatch the patrols on the outskirts of the camp? And can be found to the southeast of Mithrachad. Wants me to defeat Histdropper Marauders and Bloodbows. And then the other one...
Mind my words, traveler.
...is just a general scouting camp. In the southern reaches of the Ashen Slades, the orcs have built a large defensible position surrounding a set of ancient ruins. These ruins are called Alguhum Maldahil by the enemy. Would you travel there and scout the area? There are 3 specific areas I wish for you to patrol for me. The western and eastern approaches to the camp, and a small camp directly across from the main rallying point. Okay. Let's see if there's any other new quests that have appeared because I finished these. Yes. If it's repeatable, though, we won't pick it up. A sample
Might
of
you
ore.
spare a moment of your time?
Several of our scouts have reported that many of their shipments of ore have moved through Galata on its way to Dol Guldur, and there are still many stockpiles awaiting shipment from the camp. We must determine the quality of this ore. If it is blighted as the trees in this forest, I do not much fear its strength. However, it remains untouched by the blight. It may be used to forge powerful weapons for the enemy's use. If you would go to Galta and collect a few samples of the ore for me, the encampment can be found by traveling along the road to the southeast. Okay. kill the messenger.
Will you lend me your ear?
There's a small orc camp known as Galata, which serves as the central crossroad for the enemy forces mustering into the Ashen Slates. Surprised troops daily pass through the outpost to whatever camp they are assigned to. It would be a great value for us if we could learn what these forces are being sent to and where their goals may be. Orcs like Galata may bear records or sealed orders related to these movements. Would you journey there and recover some of these orders? Okay. I can do that. And the last quest is Route Galata.
Mind
so
my
they'll probably
words,
go in there.
traveler.
Yep. Galata stands at the crossroads of the Ashen Slates. It dispatches information, supplies, and troops throughout the region, preparing the armies of Dol Guldur for invasion. The creature known as Nilfrib reportedly leads the camp and is said to marshal forces and carry information to Dol Guldur. Will you seek out this creature, defeat him, and destroy his banner? By this, the orcs will know that they have no hope of success against us. I can do that, definitely. Do a quick pass through, make sure I'm not missing any quests. I'm not seeing anything on the map. So it looks like we'll head here. We'll do that, the repeatable one, and then we'll head down south, down to here, and take out both of those. Ah, the sun's coming up. That's nice. Okay, still got 4 minutes on the battle lore, got the bow chant, so let's go ahead and do this. And this. Boy, the Nazgul are thick as thieves tonight. I mean, hey, I don't mind. I can definitely use the Tattered Shadows, don't get me wrong. And, of course, the extra points along the Legendary Item Reward track, but still. Two more Sage lockboxes. Oh no. Not the dreaded Sage lockboxes. Oh no. I guess that means I'm just going to have to do some more scholarly work and figure out what's going on. Okay, there's the orcs. Now I just need the ashen spears that they carry. And there we go. Now we head this way. Okay, it looks like we're almost in the area now. This is it. And there's some of the blighted ore that I need, and there's the standard. So we're in the right place. Oh, another one of those evil cursed sage lock boxes that I have to destroy. Why is it not letting me too far away? All right, how about right now? Is it going to let me collect it now? Now it's going to collect it, okay. And there's his banner. And grab this ore. Now, is this clear? This clear? Okay, still got a few things I need to do around here. I'm at Gavata. Kill the messenger. Collect 5 sealed orders. Alright. There's one sealed order. Two sealed orders. Three sealed orders. And there's the 5 sealed orders. Now we want to head further south to Aghum Mudhill and want to scout the approaches and then harass some patrols down in that area. I think I want to head up this way. Ah, Bloodbow. That's one of the forces I need to harass. Oh, I remember this place. There was a portal here, or right nearby. Nice. Oh, great. All right, Shadowy. We got him. We got him. We got him. We got him. And I've scouted the eastern approach. Western approach must be over here. There's the western approach. And I now need to scout the northern camp, which looks like is going to be here. Nope, over this way. Here's the northern camp. And there's the northern camp. And that's a lot of quests. So let's head back to Mithra Chad and turn them all in. Should be getting close to ally with the Malahadrim. Yeah, I'm 4,100 faction points away from max ally. So, well, I should have just about time I turned in all these quests. So here's quelling the riot. Once again, your assistance was invaluable. With the defeat of these reinforcements, our ability to explore the cause of the strange malady affecting the trees has been increased tenfold. Thank you again. And I've got 2 quests. These ones are the ones I just finished. Harassing the patrols and scouting.
How can I be of service?
By harassing the Orc patrols outside of Angmar Hill, it has allowed us to discern the strength of the troops in the area. While the enemy is entrenched, we may be able to move in and weaken their fortifications, so that our patrols might move more easily through the region. And...
What do you need?
Thank you for scouting this dangerous place. Perhaps it will be a good target for a distraction, so that our incursions to the north might go well. And a new quest has appeared. 3 new quests. Okay, we'll pick those up in a minute. I want to go ahead and turn all of these in. I should have ally at this point. This is the ore sample. These are the quests that just took place right near here. So,
How can I be of service?
this ore appears to be imbued with a strange quality that was not found in the discarded ore of Garmag Motil. Fortunately, despite its strange appearance, it does appear that the blight affects the ore. However, it appears to merely change the color of this ore. Okay. Kill the messenger.
What do you need?
These orders confirm what we have long feared. A large number of troops are moving toward the area as we speak. When the enemy arrives, the Golden Host and all the Galadriel will be in grave danger. According to these orders, the forces that are due to arrive will be used to lay siege to Lothlorien. I will inform the others at once. By intercepting these orders, you may have secured us additional time.
How can I be of service?
And this is routing Gathlada. With the defeat of Nilfrib, the organization of Gathlada has been thrown into disarray. By disrupting the central hub of the Ashen Slades, other camps in the area will be slower to resupply, which will make reinforcing those areas more difficult. And the quest from Hartjordor. She's got 3 of them. Assault on Angmar Mordhill, defeat Daruk, and ruin the stockpile.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Word has spread that the orcs of Angmar Mordhill are preparing for a counterattack against the Belahadrim. We must strike at them first before they can muster their full strength. I will leave that to you. Bring death to the enemies of the Belahadrim at Angmar Mordhill, and then return to me with your report. Okay. Next is defeat Daruk.
Mind my words, traveler.
At the center of Angmar Mordhill, the terrible Daruk marshals his forces. This foul creature has served in the armies of Dol Guldur for many long years and has oft thwarted expeditions eastward. I hope that we are able to defeat him and cast down his standard. We could send his garrison into disarray. For this task, I think perhaps smaller numbers might prevail where a large assault might be turned aside. Okay. And the last one is ruin the stockpile.
Stay a moment.
Desperate for wood to use for their spears and other implements, the forces of Dol Guldur began to fell trees and gather wood in the Ashen Slades. The orcs believe that this wood, when used for weapons, may spread the blight that has affected the trees in the region. Will you travel there and destroy the orcs' wood stockpiles? Well, there's no way to tell whether their hopes may prove true or not. There was no doubt that such weapons would bring illness to them. Illness with them. Okay. It doesn't look like there are many more quests here, but we want to head right back down this way. I think this time we'll go ahead and take a horse. Go ahead and go through here real quick. Get rid of those. Get rid of those. There's a Numenorian crossbow of warding. Mine is much, much better. And some shining shoulder pads. It's light armor though. 10 items. Let's see, I've got 11 cases, 4 scholar cases, 7 jeweler cases, and 3 cook cases. And that's just from adventuring last session in this area and the session this session. So I've been picking up a lot of scroll cases. That's good. That'll help flesh out a lot of my crafting recipes. Oh dear God, another one? How many Tattered Shadows do I have now? 153. Yeah, I'm going to have to make a trip to Esladin sometime soon. Esladin, by the way, is where the person who is in charge of research and rewards for dealing with the Nazgul, her name is Amelia. She is there. And I'll need to head over there because you can only there doesn't seem to be any limit to the number of Tattered Shadows you can hold. At least I don't believe. Well, there's a limit of 1,000, but you can only hold 9 Morgul coins, and I've already gotten 3 of them that I need to spend. And I picked up another Taylor's decorated case. I should have just about all my recipes by now. They did destroy Blighted Wood, defeat their leader, destroy his battle standard, and then just general orcs in and around the area. Second. Okay. The last of the wood stores that I need to destroy. Now, Five trunks of Kellionard Scar. That's level 70 stuff. That's for the next... Nice. I'm already starting to get mats for the next level, which is very good. That's going to definitely give me a little boost trying to get those crafting levels done. And I just need one single solitary orc. There we go. Let's head back to Mithril Chat and turn these quests in. These are the 3 quests that I just finished. The stockpile, defeating Daruk, and the assault on Angmar Modhill.
Megovanen.
Your quick action has granted Malahadrum a reprieve. With the forces of Angmar Modhill diminished, we do not expect a counterattack until reinforcements arrive. Oh, and I'm very close. 1,000 away. Defeat Daruk?
What do you need?
With Daruk's defeat and the destruction of his banner, Angmar Modhill has been thrown into disarray. This has secured the southern flank of our forces and brought us time. Words of your deeds will be spoken among all of the Golden Host. And that was 900 reputation. So this quest should max out my ally status.
What can I do for you?
With the destruction of the orc stockpiles of blighted wood, the forces of Dol Guldur have lost a potentially terrible tool in the fight against the Malahadrum. You saved many lives this day, and I appreciate your courage in the face of such danger. And I am now kindred with the Malahadrum. And I may now know, I also picked up a new title as well. And 20 LOTRO points. And a new quest is opened up. Oh, which is a repeatable one, which I don't need the faction now, so I'm going to go ahead and leave it alone, even though it is worth a gold star. How many gold star emblems? I have 17 of them. I should be okay. If not, I always know where I can get more, and it's not that hard. Just want to double check around here. Looks like this area is now clear. So now we want to head to Helatir. There should be I should be able to have a horse ride to it.
How can I be of service?
Yep, and I can swift travel to it, so we'll go ahead and do that. We've just about finished all the quests in and around Dol Guldur. Now, a lot of these quests here, for those of you who were not on my last session, a lot of these quests here are solo, or excuse me, they're small fellowship and even raid. So there's not much I can technically do solo here, but I do want to check in and see.
What do you need?
I'd hoped the Penitent would be able to send someone to help. Our fears that the sources of Sad Dol Guldur are on the cause of the blight that is gripping the trees of the Ashenslades.
Will you lend me your ear?
And this one I can do. It is a solo quest, investigating Barad Angol. It is said that a group of foul sorcerers have begun performing foul rituals upon the land that has led to its blighted visage. I have sent Himlior to investigate a tower that overlooks the sorcerer's encampment. Would you travel to Barad Angol and assist Himlior in gathering information about the blight? He will certainly need aid if he is to proceed. Okay. I will definitely do that. And like I said, I think all these quests up here are all solo, or are all small fellowships. See, that's small fellowship.
Traveler.
Now, I've already tried a couple of these and I could not get them.
Stay a
Small
moment.
fellowship and...
Stay a moment.
Yep. I already tried this at the end of the last stream. If you guys want to check, I could not complete that quest. Due south, following the road. 11 minutes to noon and it got very... Okay, that's just okay. I thought there might have been another portal or something, but I didn't see any mentions. So... I am curious. I've been ignoring a lot of the Ilex branches because I think I have a bunch in... Yeah, I got 46. I should grab a few more. I like to have some wood because there's some things you can make them as a forester with them. So I do like to try to get some of them. This might be a quest here. Yep, starts the quest scratching the surface. As you look down, you find a remnant of a fallen branch. The bark appears to be ashen-colored and smells of decay, though something still speaks of an ancient beauty it may have once possessed. Perhaps you should bring this to Himidor at Barad Angol to see if he can tell you anything about the branch. I can do that. Hopefully I'll have picked up enough Khazad Skarn that I'll be able to max out my... Yeah, I already got the quest, so... I'm able to max out my prospecting. So we'll do scratching the surface first.
What can I do for you?
Thank you kindly for gathering such an exquisite specimen. I've gathered several such branches myself, and this is the best of them thus far. Sadly, it appears this poor branch has been blighted by some sort of foul sorcery. It seems that the sorcery has consumed its life and has left it naught but a husk, bereft of its former glory.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Cutting to the core. There's a strange malady affecting the trees in the Ashen Slades. They become a mere shadow of what they once were due to the strange blight. While I have my suspicions as to cause, I will need to be certain before moving forward. Could you travel to the ruins of Dol Guldur and the surrounding area and gather some samples of water from the Leekmere and some pieces of fallen blighted wood from the ruins? I can do that. He wants to compare the two and see. And then this quest is for investigating Barad Angol.
Greetings.
It is good to see a friendly face. Below this tower lies an encampment that appears to be responsible for the foul condition of this once beautiful forest. Treacherous sorcerers that wield dark magic appear to be performing rituals in the encampment below. Our hope is to launch a series of attacks against this encampment to disrupt their plans. And he's got two more quests for me. Follow the Fallen and Pillars of Another Age.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Scattered amongst the ruins below, fell spirits of Morgoth, oh that's a name I don't like to hear, have risen and now haunt the grounds. These creatures have begun appearing in staggeringly large numbers near Dol Guldur. Could you travel to the ruins below and banish these creatures? I'm sure you may find some tokens of their allegiance wherever they fall. Bring me some of these as well, just to prove your success. Okay. 15 spirits, and 10 ancient coins. And the Pillars of Another Age.
Stay a moment.
Ah, okay, so that's why when I was exploring there just now, there were these 3 pillars that I saw, and I was wondering what they were for. They're for here. In the ruins below, there are many ancient pillars that have just stood in this area for generations, since the days when the forest was called Greenwood the Great. These pillars may reveal valuable clues regarding the strength of the rituals being performed within Dol Guldur. Will you journey amongst the ruins and examine these pillars for me? Travel the path below to Dol Guldur, and amongst the outer ruins you will find 3 such pillars. Okay. So let me take a look at my map real quick, and it looks like everything is due south. Ooh, and a rich Khazad Scar. I won't say no to that. Yeah, this really is a blighted place. Look at this. And there's the bleak mirror that I need to get water samples from. And there's one of the ancient pillars right there. Okay. There's the second pillar. Well, if this keeps up, I may end up and actually get the deed today. I may get that deed of the dead today. That'd be. I would not yell and be angry about that. A few more sage lock boxes. Okay, there are the coins. And the fell spirits. Right. The other pillar is over in this area. There it is. And I'm here near the Bleakmere, so we'll go ahead and start collecting some of that water. And there's some of the blighted wood that I need also. We'll travel along the Bleakmere. Let me check my map real quick. Yeah. There's another water right there. And then everything else is going to be over there. And there's another wood right up there, so there we go. And I just need one more sample of wood, which is going to be somewhere over here. There it is. And let's head back to Himelior, which is actually going to be easier if I port back to... I should have a port to Helatir, or wait, do I... Is this... I think I have this one here. I think this will take me there. Yep. And then we can go ahead and ride the horse back. A lot easier this way. Gets me out of trouble. I have a minute or two now. I can go ahead and go through my inventory. Oh, that's a lot. Uh-oh. This is going to be a tough one. I need to use a core. Alright, let's take him around. Slow him down. Oh, I'm out of power. Need power, need power, need power. There we go. Yes. That's the kind that for a small fellowship, that's why you get 6 tattered shadows out of that one instead of just 3. $161 so far. Yeah, I desperately need to head to Esladin after tonight's session. I'll be playing a little bit tonight. I gotta do that, and I gotta do my cook and my jeweler and stuff like that too. There's probably some gear I can pick up. Cutting to the core.
What do you need?
After looking at these samples, it appears that our fears are well founded. The blight is spreading westward and may begin to creep into Tor Morvith. The cause of this blight appears to be the foul sorcery cast by Ledognir and his fellow sorcerers in the ruins of Sad Dol Guldur. Which means I probably have another quest coming up. Fell the Fallen.
What do you need?
The number of spirits in this area and the look of these coins leads me to believe the foul sorcerer Ordaban in Sad Dol Guldur may have a hand in this matter. Thank you for retrieving these coins. Perhaps they will shed some light on the true cause of the appearance of so many fell spirits in the Ashen Slades.
How can I be of service?
And pillars of another age. It is good to hear that these ancient pillars appear to be resistant to the sickness spreading across the Ashen Slades. Bodes well for our ability to stop the spread of the blight elsewhere. And he has
Could I
one
speak
pet.
with you a moment?
Your discoveries at Sad Dol Guldur will be of interest to Farashil at Brad on Gold. You should go to her at once with your report. The darkness is stirring there and cannot be permitted to continue. Oh, there she is right there.
Megavonin.
I have long feared that the blight which has fallen the Ashen Slades and the rise of the fell spirits are due to foul sorcerers dwelling in the ruins below. Our worst fear is that the blight is spreading westward across the Mirkwood, and sadly, this appears to be the case. It is good to hear that the blight has not corrupted the ancient stones below, however. I still fear for the trees. We must put a stop to this evil before it is too late. Yes, I most definitely agree. 3 brand new quests. Banishing the shadows, disrupting the ritual, and stopping the spread.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
The foul sorcery of Sad Dol Guldur has attracted many fell spirits of Morgoth into the Ashen Slades. Among them was a singularly evil creature known as Umhen. This spirit summons all others to a small isle in the center of the Bleakmere, though we know not for what nefarious purpose. These spirits do not belong in Middle-earth, can only mean ill for the Madahadrim. I'd ask that you seek out Umhen and his minions and banish them back to the void. Okay, 10 fell spirits and Umhen. Disrupting the ritual.
Mind my words, traveler.
Atop the spires of Sad Dol Guldur, one of Gorothul's most trusted apprentices, Ligdognir, prepares to perform a dark sorcery to empower the blight that grips the Ashen Slades in the hopes that it will spread westwards towards Lothlorien. If he succeeds, the blight will creep among the Melian and Melobrethil, turning the lush forests into ashen husks. Definitely will do that. I don't want anything to happen. I've seen the Golden Forest. It's beautiful. And stopping the spread.
Stay a moment.
Reports from our scouts indicate that Orthradban, a most foul sorcerer, made his home among the ruins of Sad Dol Guldur. We believe this man to be responsible for the summoning of the fell spirits of Morgoth to the Ashen Slades. Will you brave the perils of Sad Dol Guldur and seek out this vile sorcerer and put an end to his fiendish plan? I could do that. So we're going to take out the 3-head sorcerers of Sad Dol Guldur. And then the stuff out on the lake. As well as defeating fell spirits and sorcerers. Alright, here we go. Oh, great. Another one. Another shadowy raid. Okay. Jeez. I swear, this is a wraith-infested zone. Alright, that's the island that I need to head to, so let's go ahead and take that out, because I need to defeat Umhen out there. Oh, he went underground. There he is. Some of the spirits have a way to do that. They have a way to go underground. And I need to... Alright. Now I need to defeat sorcerers, and then Ligdonir and Orthodaban. And they're going to be up in the tower. Over there. I'll get the pointing right eventually. I keep forgetting things are reversed because of the camera. Yes, I know. I've been doing this only a year. I'm kind of new at it, so. Continuing up. I'm getting close to Legendary because I just popped up on my... No, not now. Oh, dear God. Why now? All right. Alright, this I might not survive. Alright, we got him. Woo! I was not sure if I was going to survive that or not. Alright, let's continue on. Got him. All right. So let's head back. I wasn't sure if I was going to actually make this or not. That was kind of scary there. I wasn't expecting that small fellowship size wraith to just magically appear in front of me. Nope, I did not mean to do that. Banishing the shadows.
How can I be of service?
With Omen and his servants banished from the Bleakmere, the fell spirits of Morgoth should not trouble us too greatly. The Malahadrim are grateful for your assistance. Disrupting the ritual.
How can I be of service?
With the defeat of Lignogneer, the Golden Host has stopped a grave threat to our home. If this sorcerer had not been stopped, the trees throughout Mirkwood and Lothlorien would have suffered as the trees do within the Ashenslades. Your bravery brings us hope, and this is truly a victory from the Hadrim and of the free peoples. And stopping the spread.
What do you need?
The Golden Host thanks you for your dedicated service. Our hope is that with the defeat of Orthodoban, the Black Numenorians will be unable to summon fell spirits to the ruins of Sad Doldur. This is a major victory for the Golden Host before we must withdraw from Mirkwood. And that is all the quests here. So now what we're going to do, we'll go ahead and get back to the epic quest, which is chapter 13. And Ningloril is a Thanguliad at Gathburs. And I actually do have a port there, so we'll go ahead and take that port to Gathburs. Thanguliad, which is right there.
There is little time to be wasted.
You have done well to bring me these tomes and to defeat the spell spirits you found at Dol Guldur before they could be used against us. I will see that these tomes are destroyed. There's little time to be wasted, though. Scouts report the armies of Gathbridge may be on the march.
Thangulhad must be defended, or the sorrows we have endured will be for naught.
Chapter 14, Thangiliad Endangered. The scout Lamwen reports that the orcs of northern Gathwards have begun to move, and a great troop of the creatures marches toward our encampment. Thangiliad must be defended, or the sorrows we've endured reaching this point will have been for naught. This cannot be, and will not. Illuminen prepares the defenses. Speak with him and ready yourself for battle. Thangiliad must not fall. I think these are all repeatable quests. Yep, that's a repeatable.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
The only reason to do repeatable quests is if you need faction, and my faction is already maxed out.
Will you
And
help me?
that solo quest, that was a pain in the butt, but I did complete it. There he is. Alright, let me go ahead real quick. Greater morale. Why do I have greater morale? Okay. Let me go. Oh, I know what from the item I used. These are some runes. We'll go ahead and use those. Yeah, let's go ahead and get fully equipped here before I continue on.
Together we will protect Thangulhad from the forces of the enemy.
This site will soon be the location of a skirmish with the forces of the enemy. Your skills as a hunter will be of great use here, if you offer them willingly. The orcs hope to drive us from this place in defeat, but I swear by the power given to me as the leader of the Golden Host, by Lord Killerborn of Lorien himself, that we will not fall this day. Stand with us, Shinchantra, and together we will protect Thangiliad from the forces of the enemy. So, I need to complete the skirmish, Protectors of Thangiliad. So, now skirmishes are a type of encounter. Some of them are offensive, some of them are defensive, some of them are protected, I do believe. So we go to skirmish. Okay, my skirmish equipped. Instance finder. Right, I need to complete the skirmish, Protectors of Thangiliad. So we go to skirmish. Is it a defense? Yes, it is a defensive one. Protectors of Thangiliad.
What was once an important fortification of the enemy is now held by a small band of elves. The enemy seeks to reclaim their fortress, marching upon it in force. Fortunately, some of the Ballistine catapults there still function.
It is good you are here. The others stationed here are all out on patrol, and I fear the enemy is stirring. They will come to us from the south. We've got a couple of ballistae repaired and functional. We have marked the ground where the ballistae will hit when fired. Make sure your timing is on. This fort is an important frontline position in our battle against Dol Guldur. Good luck. To the walls, let the ballista strings sing death to our enemy. I see. Prepare to fire the east ballista. Prepare to fire the west ballista. I missed. Damn it. Okay, so I gotta go down and defend. Alright, the first assault has been defeated. I have a few moments before the second one. I'm not very good with these ballistas, so... Okay. Prepare to fire the central ballista. And a lieutenant of the enemy has joined the battle this time. That's good. Prepare to fire the west ballista. Encounter a warg moving west down the road away from Dol Guldur. Let's see if I can take him out. I can't hop on my horse here. No, I can't get it. It's all right. It's nothing. It's not important. East. Alright, looks like they're doing a fourth. And there's a lieutenant with them this time. Oh my god, there's a fifth? Holy crap. Alright. Here we go. Oh, crap. Got him. Okay. The enemy leader will soon be joining the battle. Oh, and I completed one of the skirmish lieutenant deeds. That's good. Alright, here we go. Let's see, we need light oil. Cooked food. Prepare yourself. The battle is not yet over. Their leader is approaching, and we must be very careful as Olaghai. The balliste will not be enough for him. I will go and arm the catapults. You will meet him out on the road. When the catapult is about to fire, look for the signal. Bring him there and let their own siege weapons do the devastation. Good fortune, and try not to get hit yourself. Incoming! Nazgul has been defeated and Thanguliad has been safe. Now, where is the... There's probably There's usually a chest or some sort of a reward for these, At least I thought. Oh, maybe not. Oh wait, hold on, what's it? Up there? No. You aided me greatly. They picked an excellent time to strike while our patrols were out. Were it not for you, this forward position would have been lost.
We have weathered their attack. Let them now fear ours.
Yes, Thanguliad stands still in the control of the Golden Host, a symbol of Lord Kenabord and Lady Galadriel's intent to oppose the forces of the enemy. I am glad. 1 second here. Okay. And 200 marks, nice.
The time has come to strike hard the fortress of the enemy.
That Gilead stands still in our control, and that the Golden Host opposes still the wraiths that rule from that fortress are both testaments to your prowess and ours. Let us send a message to those who reside within yonder walls. The time has come to strike hard at the fortress of the enemy. Goldaganir has devised a plan to do so, and we have been discussing it. He will tell you the specifics if you inform him that you are willing to fight. He's over here. There he is. And now we are taking the battle to Dol Guldur itself.
It will be no easy task to fight behind the walls of the fortress, but we must.
The fortress of Dol Guldur stands atop a rocky spire to the east. It will be no easy task to fight our way beyond the walls, for the enemy will see us coming from a great distance. Those of us who do make it to the gate will need to bear the burden of combat for the entire host, for we are certain to lack the numbers needed for easy victory. Seizing the gate is just the beginning, but let us concentrate on the start of the campaign before planning the end. And I need to complete the skirmish breaching the Necromancer's Gate. And this is an offensive one. These are ones I find the offensive ones to be a little more fun. There's a lot more moving around. You like I said, you're on the offense, so they're to me a little more enjoyable.
Dol Guldur is a labyrinth of tight hallways and open courtyards. The Necromancer's Gate marks the entry into the heart of the fortress.
It is time to begin the final assault of the fortress. The first step is to capture these outer defenses. If you can push forward and claim the Necromancer's Gate, then the heart of Dol Guldur will be opened for our forces. This mission cannot fail. Without the gate, Dol Guldur stands unassailable. Fight with strength and honor. First ward has been cleared and can be claimed for the Free Peoples. Uh-oh. A counterattack has been launched against the first ward. There it is. And it has been defeated. The first ward is secure. It is now safe to press on. And I have no clue which way to go from here, so this is going to be fun. Looks like this way. Here's a second ward. There'll be a counterattack, I'm sure. And a lieutenant of the enemy has now joined the battle. Okay, looks like it's safe to press on to the third ward. Alright, I can now claim the third ward. Counterattack incoming. There it is. All right, safe to press on. A snarl echoes from the fourth ward. See if I can find him. There's that snarl. Got him. All right, let's claim the fourth ward. There'll be a counterattack probably. Yep. I was right. Counterattack against the fourth ward. And a lieutenant of the enemy has joined the battle. Here he comes. Alright, safe to press on to the fifth ward. Encounter a snarl of echoes from the south. Might be up here. There he is. Got him. All right, let's go claim the 5th ward. Another counterattack. Boom! All right. Claim the Necromancer's Gate. Yes. Yes. The heart of Dol Guldur is open for assault. And here's the fancy wooden chest. This is what I was looking for last time. You have done great work to secure the Necromancer's Gate. Report to me back at camp and we will discuss the next phase of the assault. Three guardsman bounties and a veteran boundsman bounty. Nice. Ooh. Okay.
We must act quickly and launch the second attack upon the fortress.
We have taken the gate, but we may not hold it long. We must act quickly and launch a second attack upon the fortress. This skirmish will happen beyond the walls of Dol Guldur. I do not know what perils we will face there, but that is the destination of the Golden Host, and we must face it now, unflinching. Assault on the Ringwraith's lair. Another offensive one, but I need to take a quick break. I will be right back. See you in a moment. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and do the assault on the Ring Wraith's lair.
The bailies of Dol Guldur are highly fortified, nearly impenetrable, and the finest of the enemy's soldiers defend within. Before the rest of the fortress can be assaulted, these must be taken.
You have given us victory at the Necromancer's Gate. You will face strong opposition in attempting to claim the Ring Wraith's lair. But fear not. Now, go forth and conquer with vengeance. I don't know if there's anything down here I need to take care of. Doesn't look it. Okay, let's move on. Okay. Claim the Outer Bailey. And they're launching an attack to reclaim it. Ooh, Couturion's out here. Nice. There we go. Yes! Roar erupts from the west. Ha 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 ha! Bam! Love one-shot, one kills. Those make me feel so good inside. Make sure there's nothing else around here before we head up. Okay, here's the control point. There'll be a counterattack, I'm sure. Oh, here comes Sigliath. Where is the counterattack coming from? Here it comes. Yes! Claim the Ringwraith's lair. Which way do I go? Must be over here. Alright, I'm confused now. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Oh, up here, okay. Uh-oh. Welcome to the Ringwraith's lair at the entrance to the Tower of Dol Guldur. I am impressed you have come this far, but what did you expect to happen once you got here? Did you really think you were just going to walk right in? Foolish weaklings. Prepare yourselves, for this place will be the last you ever see. Ha 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 ha! Goldagnir sent me to congratulate you on a great victory. He wishes to speak with you immediately about the next step. Goldagnir is eager to strike the final blow. You should meet with him at once. Six guardsman's bounties and a veteran guardsman bounty. Nice.
Perhaps we will see this song to the end after all.
The battle goes well. Perhaps we will see this song to the end after all, and have the bards willing to sing of it, and folk alive to listen. Ningloril was asking to see you once again. Now that the Golden Host has made it so far up the rocky spire, she believes it may be possible to achieve another of our objectives here in Mirkwood, one cast aside days ago.
The time has arrived to do what we came here to do.
The Golden Host has done well on the first strike against the fortress, but now the time has arrived to do what we came here to do.
We will infiltrate the dungeons after nightfall.
We came here to release the dwarf body from his captivity, and we have still not done so. Now that we have fought beyond the walls of Dol Guldur, what can stop the Golden Host from doing what the hidden god set out to do? We will infiltrate the dungeons after nightfall with a small force of elves and rescue body. Speak with me when you are ready to depart.
We will rescue Bori from the dungeons of Dol Guldur.
Are you prepared to embark? This is a solo quest and cannot be completed with a fellowship. Let's do it.
A small force of elves have infiltrated the dungeons of Dol Guldur under cover of darkness, aiming to find and release the dwarf Bori from the bonds of his captivity.
Being held in the eastern wing. Oh wow! Talk about a host. Here. We have made it into the dungeons, and now it is up to you to find and rescue Bori. We believe he's being held in a cell in the East Wing. We've managed to keep our infiltration silent thus far, and some of the guards in the East Wing may be asleep on the job. Let them sleep, and rescue Bori. You must hurry. The East Wing. There he is. My Durin's beard. Shanchantra, you have come for me at last. I did not dare to hope for rescue, but I cannot deny that I am pleased to see you. You need to make ready for an escape. Pick up some of these barrels of nightshade and bring them out into the hall. If any additional guards are on the way, the fumes from the nightshade should render them unconscious. Let me know when you're adequately prepared, my friend, and at time, we will make our escape. Ooh. I'm ready to be free of this place. Let us leave these dungeons behind us. Stay close to me, for I do not know the way out, and this darkness holds great fear for me. Stay close. Oh, no. Oh boy, here we go. Bori's been escorted to safety. I'm at your service and your family's, of course. I will have this open at once. We ran into some trouble without you, but victory is ours this day. Let us leave this grim dungeon. Let us be free of these dungeons. I am ready to see the sun again, or as much of the sun as can be seen beneath the trees of Mirkwood. Great Sword of the Goblin Wars. And 4 impeccable sword sheaths.
Ori desired to thank you for his rescue.
After so much loss of life, we have at last accomplished what the hidden god set out to do. The dwarf body is free of the dungeons of Dol Guldur. The only task that remains now is for the Golden Host to lay siege to the fortress for as long as it can, to provide distraction that Lord Celeborn desired. Mori is inside Northgar, the central tower of Thanguriad. He desired to thank you for his rescue. Oh, Bori and Broyan, that is such a good sight to see. You are safe now, Bori.
I hear your words, but my body remembers still the cold and the drafts and the cruel barbs of the whips my tormentors wielded. If I close my eyes, it seems I am still within that cell, deep within the dungeons, with the Gerthanieg patrolling just beyond the doors and the clanging of distant metal ringing in my ears. I will keep my eyes open for as long as I may, for I do not wish to be reminded of that darkness.
Do not blame yourself.
But it was my folly that had brought us to this dangerous place. If I had not readed a mithril like Zigliaberg against Gorothul, none of this would have happened. I sought to bring peace to the halls of Khazad-dûm, but I only succeeded on causing more bloodshed and grief. It was greed, but not greed for valuables or precious ore. Zigliaberg awoke in me a greed for peace, the greed to make things right. I thought I could use it to solve our problems, but I could not.
To be rescued thus, I do not have the words to tell you.
I cannot thank you enough. I thought I had seen the last of you in Zagbagdathal, deep in the depths of Moria. To be rescued thus, I do not have the words to tell you. But it is not enough to be free. While the enemy still bears Zigliaberg because of my actions, we must recover the axe of Mithril before it can be used for some great evil, and we must see Gorothul defeated.
During my imprisonment, to pass the time, I recited to myself the old stories.
The stories that Boran and I had listened to during our childhood, the tales of Khazad-dûm mostly, and of the quest of the dragon upon which one of our grandfathers had ventured. Through the long hours of my captivity, I came to remember details from those stories I had long since forgotten. I remembered how Gandalf brought Thorin Oakenshield the key and the map given to him by Thorin's father Thrain, who was then a captive in the dungeons of the Necromancer, the dungeons of Dol Guldur. How came Gandalf into those dungeons? Why, he must have found a secret way in.
Tell me about this dream. In the dream, I am climbing a long staircase, but there are no walls on either side. Shadows press close all around me, and far below a single light twinkles in the darkness. I can see no foes, but a great feeling of dread hangs upon me, and I cannot breathe but with a great effort. I reach for Langkiel, but he is gone. With my other hand, I grab Arachnasil, but it is too late. I am falling from the stairway, and before waking I hear a voice call out from a high place. It grieves me that they will no longer strike fear into the hearts of her foes. And then I awaken, but the memory of the dream will not leave me, and its dread remains. I am sure it is nothing. Perhaps. Siglia studies the hilts of her knives. I will say no more. Chapter 17, Memories of Mithrandir.
I remember too the stories of Mithrandir.
The dwarf may be on to something. I remember too the stories of Mithrandir, and the thought of the plight of the dwarves was not one that concerned us in days past. I've heard the tale of which he speaks. More than that, a friend of ours played a part in it. Poor unfortunate Radir journeyed with Mithrandir on that long-ago quest to the dungeons of the Necromancer. He spoke on a time of the ways they trod together, and that there was a secret way into the foundations of the fortress seems a certainty to me. We must find it. It must be somewhere in the base of the rocky spire on which Dol Guldur stands, either in Gathbirds or in the Acid Slates. But I think here at this point, ladies and gentlemen, after that wondrous quest that I was on, I am going to go ahead and call it a day here. Whew. That was one hell of a stream. I would like to thank everyone for being here. My next Lord of the Rings stream will be this Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific. And on this Wednesday coming up, I will be doing Star Wars The Old Republic, and we'll be continuing the Imperial Agent storyline. That is the last of the original 8 class storylines that I have to complete before moving on into the game. And I hope you join me for both of those. I don't know about you guys, but I had a wonderful time. I thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day. Be safe, and I will see you all very, very soon. Goodbye.